In this video, we'll install Anaconda on a Mac, create a virtual environment, and launch a Jupyter Notebook. To get started, navigate to anaconda.com and click the free download link at the top of the page. As mentioned, I'll be installing on a Mac, specifically on Apple Silicon. When the download completes, launch the installer and follow the prompts. Then, launch Anaconda from the Anaconda Navigator icon in your Applications folder. I'll go ahead and upgrade since this is the initial install. Then launch Navigator. Now, since I like working with the command line, I'll jump into a terminal instead of using the Navigator interface, create a new project directory and change into it, then verify Conda, which is the Anaconda package and environment manager. Now, I'll use Conda to create a virtual environment named demoenv, and then activate the environment. If I execute a conda list Python, we see I don't yet have Python installed in this environment. So I'll use conda to install the latest version of Python. Then do a conda list Python again, and we see Python was installed. Now I'll execute the which Python command, and we'll see it's the Python in the demoenv environment. And if I deactivate the environment and run which Python again, we see it's a version of Python outside the virtual environment. I'll activate the environment again, then execute a conda list to see the installed packages. And I'll also use conda to install the requests and beautiful soup packages, which we see listed here. Next, I'll create a Python file and launch Visual Studio Code. I'll paste in this code, which will go to my cumuluscycles.com webpage and scrape the HTML from the certification section. It'll print the code to the terminal and also save it in an HTML file. So if I run the program, we see the HTML in the terminal, and I can open the HTML page in a browser to see the list of certs. Of course, the images aren't displaying because the pathing's incorrect since I'm hosting this content on my local machine. Now, I'll deactivate the virtual environment and do a little cleanup before going back into Anaconda Navigator and launching a Jupyter Notebook for the last part of this demo. Here, I'll create a new notebook. Add some markdown. And a sample print statement. If I save the notebook, then go back to the home page, we'll see its interactive Python notebook, or IPYNB file, listed. So that concludes this video on installing Anaconda on a Mac, creating a virtual environment, and launching a Jupyter Notebook. If you found it helpful, feel free to give it a like. And if you'd like to be notified when I add more content to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.